If we haven't met before, my name is Alice Turner. I am a doula and a childbirth educator, and I spin the wheel every day and we get a new topic and we talk about it. Let's just jump right in. Spin the wheel. Okay, I've been waiting for this one. Doulas. I just mentioned I was a doula. This is a topic that I could talk all day about. However, I will try to keep it concise as can be. First of all, let's get some terminology set up. There are two types of doulas, birth doulas and postpartum doulas. So those are different. When I talk about doulas, I'm going to talk about birth doulas first, and then I'm going to cover postpartum doulas, okay? So if you are excited about hearing about doulas, hit the like button and let me know, or enter a comment below if you've had a doula, are a doula, or are thinking about using a doula. So birth doulas, I like to describe doulas as childbirth coaches a bit. They are your support people in labor. So what doulas do is they meet with couples. They're usually hired privately. Couples meet with doulas, and doulas find out exactly what a positive birth experience would look like for their clients, and then their job is to help make that happen. And they provide emotional support, informational support, physical support, all types of support during labor. So when you're in labor, usually you call your doula, give them an update. At some point, your birth doula joins you and stays with you through the duration of labor, and about an hour or two, depends on the doula, afterwards. During that time, the doula is doing everything from reminding you to stay hydrated, go to the bathroom, and suggesting comfort measures. It's almost like everything that you might learn in a childbirth class, you don't have to necessarily remember. You just need to be familiar with, because the doula will be there to help you remember in birth. I love that about doulas, that we can really be that guidance hands-on. So doulas work really well with partners. So contrary to what some people might feel, adding a doula does not mean that you are going to push out a partner. Dads and partners are going to have their role can be enhanced by a doula. A doula can really help partners feel more comfortable. They can give partners guidance and support them as well. Now, doulas do not provide medical, or don't do any medical procedures. So a doula is not going to perform a vaginal check, is not going to do fetal heart tones, nothing like that. A doula is only there to help you reach your goals through that supportive role. So besides in labor providing support, giving ideas, reminding about preferences, doulas also help kind of facilitate communication with your care providers. So if there are difficult conversations to be had, or if you need to figure out your options, a doula helps facilitate that, but a doula will not speak for you. So they're not going to walk in and say, she wants this. It's going to be more like, now, what did you want? I know you wanted this. Let's talk to your doctor about how to make that happen. So a doula is really your go-to support system during labor, and all the way through, and then usually helps with initial breastfeeding. I have so much more information on doulas that I will put in my links below. Now, those are birth doulas. Postpartum doulas are amazing, and they step in after the baby is born. So a postpartum doula comes to your home. Usually postpartum doulas set up a series of hours of booking a few days after your birth, and really help you in your recovery, help your family transition into parenthood. So they do really a host of so many awesome things, helping with breastfeeding, helping with management of the household, coordinating meals. You might even be holding the baby, helping soothe the baby while family gets a rest, family gets a shower, giving tips and hints on great baby care, looking at your setup and where you've got baby sleeping to make sure everything is safe and there's safe sleep, and making sure that mom's recovery is going well with nutrition and with food and hydration. Postpartum doulas really help that transition period after the baby is born. And you might hear the term night nurse, which is a little different really from a postpartum doula. Night nurse is often someone who comes in at night and takes care of a baby while family sleeps. Postpartum doula's role is to help with that healing and that transition into parenthood, and it might include overnight care of the baby for sure, and soothing in between breastfeeding sessions or feeding and that kind of thing. But it is a little more focused on, their role is a little more focused on the healing of mom as well as just holding baby and taking care of baby. So some doulas in some areas are covered by insurance. Sometimes you can pay for doulas with a health savings account, an HSA account. I really recommend, if you have a baby shower and you would like donations to your doula fund, have somebody coordinate that as well during a baby shower or any kind of party for your baby for the upcoming birth. If doula support is something that you're looking for, you can see if you can request that as part of a shower. Also, picking your doula is really important. So you want to meet with doulas in person, interview with them, and see if you have a good interaction. I think interaction is one of the most important things to look for when you're hiring a doula. And I will do a follow-up on interviewing a doula because I think that is really important, and how to choose a doula that works for you. So let me know what you think. If you have questions about doulas, again, I could talk all day about doulas, but I will try to wrap it up by letting you know that birth is such an important time in our lives, and the addition of a doula can really help you meet those goals and make it a positive birth experience. Doulas are not magic. Having a doula there doesn't mean that nothing bad is going to happen or that labor is going to go smoothly, but it does mean that you'll have someone there to support you and guide you and help you along the way. That one-on-one private attention is really priceless, in my opinion. I know I certainly enjoyed my doulas. Okay, thanks for joining me on the Big Wheel of Birth. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and get a notification, and I will see you guys back here again for another topic on the Big Wheel of Birth. Thanks, guys. Bye.